Walrider Project, this census. I present to the table the project that is Walrider. This is a waste of time. We all know the mission. Why would you commit any resources, any time to this mission? In fairness, we actually don't know where the end is, so it could help the mission. We all know that this is a sideshow compared to what we're supposed to do. Arcalite is right. Perhaps we should sustain our foothold and reinforce our foothold so that we do not lose that significance in the minds of others. We all know that it comes down to the original desire. And none of you are aware of the original desire of the founder. But I am always there. Fury and vengeance come to my ears. You are always behind you. I will say that Arcalite is usually right, that his assessment of the situation is usually the best. But what about chaos? What do you mean about chaos? There is no chaos, there is order within ourselves. We all make up an order, not a chaos. I tend to agree. I agree because if there was no order, then all of us would not be sitting at this table. That makes sense to me. You have too much faith in his blind willingness to go into projects. Faith is what all brought us here. Faith is who we have become. We are all, in essence, pieces of faith that the founder has within himself. And any enemy who comes to the forward will be dealt with. Arcalite, you lack vision. You do not understand what this mission can be and what it is. It is beyond the confines of the founder. Do not be so sure. I fear that this may be a task that is not given by the gods or spirits, but a task that is given by pure disorder, pure insanity. So why would we support him in this? Why would we support the founder? Because it's all we can do. Without him, we do not exist. That's understandable. But even if we partially exist, at least we can show some influence upon him, some influence upon his mind, his personhood. That is true. Does anybody else have anything to say? Yes, I don't like not knowing where we're going. Nobody ever knows where they go, but I know more than most. But what do you really know, Arcalite? Do you truly know anything, or is it the founder's love for you what you lean upon? I just tell him the truth. What truth? What truth is there besides belief? What truth is there besides action? Very much. And though most of you don't know it, I do. Without proper action, proper understanding, then there is no peace within our relationship to the world. There is no focus on the mission that we've all been tasked with. We either rise or we fall. And just supporting the founder is not enough. Just supporting the founder. We are here to help him. We're here to help him move forward, to find the truths that he was always destined to find. But when we egg him on like this, in a project that could destroy him, we might as well be putting out a contract for his life from the outer world, away from the round table. I do not know if that's true. I still recommend that we hold on to our foothold and expand that. If that is your recommendation at this point, then I doubt we will see eye to eye. But really, is there any justification for just not trying something new, something that has possibility? Perhaps all of us lack vision, and the founder himself has the vision that we lack. You should have faith in the one, not faith in the disparate parts. It is easy for you to say you do not see what is behind all things. No, I do not see what is behind all things. But I see what's behind our condemnation, our expectation, our lack of understanding. Perhaps the one knows in his oneness more than we do. That's asking quite a lot. But you're not entirely incorrect. So, council, what are we thinking? What is the final decision that we have? Well, I suppose since you listen to me most, I would say that you know my opinion. But there are many opinions amongst us. Perhaps you should think. Perhaps he should decide. That too. That too. Project Walrider, the consensus. All right, stop.
And here we go.
So what do we all think about the Dreadlord? He is nothing much. Just your primordial instinct in a more personal form. You know that. He is something I would not like to see. He is something that I think the founder can contain, but why ever let him out? Why allow him to ever take control? Because if he took control, so many people would not be in a very good circumstance. The Dreadlord is carnality itself. The will to die in a second to gain a second's mastery over someone in combat. I don't think it's that dramatic. I think that, well, perhaps the founder is overestimating this part of himself. He may be, but it would be unwise to not consider the Dreadlord a threat to the mission, a threat to us, a threat to the founder. Yes, for fury and vengeance I call upon you. We're always with you. But if the Dreadlord came, we would have to bow to him. I understand. So we all agree the Dreadlord should be contained as he has been since the beginning of the founder's life. Yes, we all agree. Then there's nothing to it. We keep him contained. And we hope, we expect that Project Walrider will not unleash him. That is exactly why we should not undertake this project. Why we should not tempt fate. Why we should not tempt the gods, the spirits, in the mission that we have all undertaken under the founder. I tend to agree with Arkham, as I do too. Call upon vengeance and fury. It is best that you remain the founder, and you do not allow the Dread Lord to take the table, or even a place at the table. Because if you do, then we would have to bow to him. Then it is settled. The Dread Lord will remain in lock and key, and far beyond animating the body in which we exist. I am the founder, and I bring this council to an end.